Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is Sports Dom coming back with another video. And what a night for Devon Levi in his hometown debut. He went into Montreal, got the win. The Sabres got the win. They are undefeated in 2024. They haven't lost a game yet. They are 1-0 with a 6-1 win over the Montreal Canadiens, who are now 1 point ahead of the Buffalo Sabres. So we definitely got to win Saturday. Pittsburgh's always going to be tough. And then Tuesday, we begin our 6-game homestand. 6 games in a row at home. We start with the Seattle Kraken. And then it goes on from there. But Saturday, we play at the Pittsburgh Penguins. They come in at 19-14-4. The Buffalo Sabres come in at 16-19-4. We got to string some wins together. Get 2 in a row. Yeah, we could get a point out of this, but I want the 2 points because we got some winnable games coming up. Seattle, that'll be tough. Ottawa, very winnable. Vancouver, probably the best team in the league. That'll be tough. San Jose, Chicago, and Tampa. If we can go 4-2, we can get things rolling. Remember last year, it took to the new year for the Sabres to get rolling and only missed the playoffs by 1 point. This year, I think the first game of 2024 against the Montreal Canadiens got them going. So let's recap this. A good night for the Buffalo Sabres. It was 0-0 after 1, 2-1 after 2 Buffalo, and then 4-0, and then 4-0 in the third. 6-1 Buffalo Sabres win. So game stats. Goals, Buffalo 6, Montreal 1. Shots, Buffalo Sabres 38, Montreal Canadiens 33. Block shots, Sabres 17, Canadiens 14. Hits, Buffalo 10, Montreal 14. Face-offs, Buffalo Sabres 29, Montreal Canadiens 34. Power play, Buffalo was 2 for 4, Montreal 0 for 3. Penalty minutes, Sabres 10, Canadiens 12. Scoring, no scoring in the first period, so it was 0-0 after 1. And then in the second, at 5:33, it was Buffalo's Casey Middlestat, his 11th of the season, on the power play, assisted by Jeff Skinner, his 13th, and Rasmus Dahlin, his 20th. And it's 1-0 Buffalo. And then at 6:59, it was Buffalo's Jeff Skinner, his 16th of the season, on the power play, assisted by Alex Tuch, his 16th, and Tage Thompson, his 12th. And it's 2-0 Buffalo. Montreal actually scored first, but the goal got disallowed because they interfered with Devon Levi. So, and then at 13:19, it was Montreal's Joel Armia, his 5th of the season, shorthanded goal, unassisted. And after 2, it's 2-1 Buffalo. Joel Armia, the former Sabre, he played for the Buffalo Sabres for a little bit. And then in the third period, Buffalo exploded for 4. At 6:45, it was Buffalo's Jack Quinn, his 4th of the season, assisted by J.J. Peterka, his 14th, and Connor Clifton, his 10th. And it's 3-1 Buffalo. And then at 8:35, it was Buffalo's Tage Thompson, his 11th of the season, assisted by Jeff Skinner, his 2nd of the game, his 14th of the season, and Alex Tuch, his 2nd of the game, his 17th of the season. And it's 4-1 Buffalo. And then at 14:31, it was Buffalo's Rasmus Dahlin, an empty net goal, his 11th of the season, assisted by Matthias Samuelsson, his 5th, and Casey Middlestat, his 22nd. And it's 5-1 Buffalo Sabres. And then at 18:32, it was Buffalo's Tage Thompson, his 2nd of the game, his 12th of the season, assisted by Jeff Skinner, his 3rd, his his third of the game, his 15th of the season, and Jack Quinn, his first of the season, and 6-1 Buffalo wins. Devon Levi gets the win. Devon Levi stopped 32 of 33 shots in his hometown of Montreal, Quebec, Canada. He said he had about 200 people or so there to watch him, so he was excited for this. Penalties. In the first period at 13-16, it was Montreal's Joel Armia, 2 minutes for hooking. And then in the second period at 5 minutes, it was Montreal's David Savard, 2 minutes for slashing. And then at 6:14, it was Montreal's Mitchell Stevens, 2 minutes for interference. And then at 12:14, it was Montreal's Michael Pezzetta, 2 minutes for tripping. And then at 17:59, it was Buffalo's Dylan Cousins, 2 minutes for tripping. And then in the third period at 13:19, it was Buffalo's Dylan Cousins, 2 minutes for roughing. And then at 13:19, it was Buffalo's Dylan Cousins, 2 minutes for roughing. So he got a 4-minute. And then at 13:19, it was Montreal's David Savard, 2 minutes for roughing. And then at 13:19, it was Montreal's Mike Matheson, 2 minutes for roughing. And then at 14:43, it was Buffalo's Zach Benson, 2 minutes for delay of game, puck over glass. So, what a win to start the new year. They start 2024 off right with their first win of 2024 at the Bell Center in Montreal, Quebec, Canada. So now they go to Pittsburgh tomorrow to play the Pittsburgh Penguins. And then they're home on Tuesday for 6 in a row, starting with Seattle. So, Buffalo, we need to string some wins together. And I feel this homestand is going to get our season kicking. I think we're going to go in and we're going to beat Pittsburgh, I think. It's going to be a 1-goal game, I do believe. But I think Buffalo wins it. Possibly in overtime or the shootout, but I think Buffalo wins it. Seattle, that's going to be tough. And we haven't beaten them yet in their franchise history, but we will. And I think if we get a 2-game winning streak, on Saturday against Pittsburgh, I think that'll pump the Sabres up even more against Seattle to take on or to beat the Kraken. And then we have Ottawa on Thursday. So, like I said, some very winnable games coming up. Should be fun. Should be fun to see what the Sabres do. But guys, I think we're gonna beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. I really do. They come in at 19-14-4, like I said. The Buffalo Sabres come in at 16-19-4. And I honestly think that the Buffalo Sabres will win in Pittsburgh. So guys, comment in the comment section below on what you think. And as always, if you like my videos, like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss a video. Stay tuned for my Memphis Grizzlies at Los Angeles Lakers preview. And stay tuned for my Buffalo Bills at Miami Dolphins Sunday night showdown preview for the AFC East Division title. So, comment, like, subscribe. Go Sabres. Let's get a winning streak together here in 2024. Let's beat the Pittsburgh Penguins. Go Sabres.